That's pretty nice work, Kana.
Whoa. Not hurt.
You really should get down before it's too late.
Before what?
The abilities of it. Whoa. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my beautiful wife Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 18 of Frieren, First Class Mage Exam. I want to know every single component of what goes into a professional mage exam.
Yeah, I'm sure she's going to absolutely crush it.
Of course.
If you're excited for this episode of Frieren, make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe down below for episodes coming every Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see all these episodes on Patreon right now in their extended full-length forms of all the shows we're watching, check out the link in the description below and join now. All right, are we excited for episode 18 of Frieren?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
So that's Oysterst, the largest magical city in the northern lands.
We still have a long way to go. Let's hope we can hitch a ride on a carriage.
So we'll stay there until you can get your first-class mage certification, then enter the Northern Plateau.
I don't think there's any particular reason I have to be the one to get certified. I won't be able to use it for long anyway.
Fern's gonna do it?
Fern.
You really don't know this stuff, do you? Not just anyone can pass. Of all the skilled mages out there, only a fraction have ever reached the rank of first class.
Oh.
I certainly couldn't do it.
Yeah, you could.
I bet you could.
Interesting.
Maybe try it anyway.
What's
What's the worst that happens?
But why do we need to be accompanied by a crazy powerful mage to enter the northern plateau?
To increase the chances of survival.
It's like, why do we have to do this? So you don't fucking die?
But like, you should be allowed to just go die if you want.
Fair.
Especially if you could be like, I went and defeated the Demon King.
That area has long been home to many cunning
See that statue? That's me.
monsters like the Einzam. There was a time when you wouldn't have dreamed of crossing it without both a skilled mage and a priest. The travel restrictions they have in place suggest that danger is on the rise again in the region. Something fairly serious must be happening out on the plateau.
Ooh, is a new power rising?
All right.
We can find out more about
We're gonna find out.
Was it this other elf from the intro?
According to Fern, there will be a combat element.
Surely you'll be fine, though. With power like yours, any test should be a breeze. Even when you're suppressing it, your mana is still that of an experienced old mage.
Oh, thank you not to call me an old mage.
Oh.
And now she's sulking. You couldn't have found some other way to describe
Technically, she just said as powerful as an old mage.
Better than calling me an old hag like someone else once did.
How long ago was that?
Forget it. Nap time. Wake me up when we get to Oysterst.
Sheesh.
Never mind.
Why? Is something wrong?
My view of the sky was partially obscured.
What?
Wait.
Okay.
I think she was saying that she saw her boobs.
What?
She said my view of the sky was obstructed and they keep emphasizing.
Yeah.
I think she doesn't like that she's becoming like a woman now and not just a little girl.
Oh, okay. That's
my view of
an
the sky was
interesting way to
obstructed.
convey
Like,
that.
Tell me that's not what just happened here.
Wake me up when we get to Oysterst.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Why? Is something wrong?
Okay.
My view of the sky was partially obscured.
Yeah, Fern, take care of that.
What?
Just so you know, Fern, mana is far from the only thing that determines a mage's strength. Technique and experience, the spells they use, their control, never mind tenacity and effort.
Some of those sound more like warrior traits.
Finally, there's talent. All of these factors come into play. In my life, I've lost 11 times to mages who had less mana than I did.
Oh.
Wow.
4 of those times
I didn't
were
think
to
that was
demons.
possible.
4 to
Including
demon.
Wow.
years ago.
Yeah.
1 loss was to an elf like me. And the remaining 6 were to humans.
Maybe that's the little freak we keep
Should
seeing.
have eyes on the Graf city before much longer.
This is another mage trying to be first class.
Very cool monochrome
Guess I'll take a
outfit.
little break.
Mm-hmm.
That's an awfully nice staff you've got there.
Yeah, fodder. See you later, buddy.
Oh, what's this? Yet another group of filthy bandits? You'd think things would be peaceful now that Ara's been defeated.
Save your speeches, lady. Just hand over the goods and...
Whoa! Hey, he's here! Croft!
All right.
Also, was the town named after him? Like Croftlands, I think I heard. Whoa! So he was the warrior, so he's got to be real strong if you save
Yeah.
the
Value your lives, then I suggest you leave.
Sick.
They've set up such a cast that if anybody comes back, it'll be so hype.
Thanks for the rescue. I'm Moobel, the mage, by the way.
And I'm
Moobel.
Croft the monk.
Moobel.
Nice ears. You must be an elf. I've never met one of your kind before.
You have the flat eyes of a killer.
Whoa.
Rescuing you wasn't my goal here. I found the torn up bodies of bandits in the woods nearby. They'd been killed by a mage. One with tremendous skill.
Ooh. Her?
Oh, I see.
So she's been out killing bandits.
So you came to lecture me then?
Her
No
outfit
lecture.
isn't green.
I'm
I thought
just
it
an
was.
adventurer. I won't criticize you for defending yourself, though the cost was high. I was simply saving what lives I could.
You're a shrewd old man.
Saving their lives by setting them away.
Are you on the road to Oysurst?
Yeah. I'm taking the first class mage certification exam.
Interesting. That was Frieren's plan too. She should have some
She knows
good
the name
stories
now.
to share the next time we meet.
The exam will take
Interesting.
place in 2 months. This will be your last chance for some
2
time,
months?
as it is only administered once every 3 years. Also, a 5th class mage
That's
or higher certification
crazy.
is required to sit the exam.
Well, Fern,
So
it's up to you.
She doesn't have that either.
yeah, well, she
Okay.
didn't get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do this alone.
Sure you can.
And what happens
So
if I
you would be
fail?
required to
Are
get
we
5th
going to
class
wait
and then wait 3 years
for
and
the
then
next
do it. Yeah.
exam?
We'll either hire ourselves a first class mage or travel by sea.
That would be incredibly expensive, though. I wouldn't be able to afford snacks anymore.
But I don't
She's
have
like-
any kind of certification. Wait. I do have my holy emblem. Would that work?
I still don't get the significance of that antique.
Excuse me. Might I take a look at that pendant, please?
Owenheim? Or father?
Correct me if I'm wrong.
That'll work.
Are you here for the mage exam?
Looks like I
Okay.
get to take it
All
after
right.
all.
Hooray.
Surprised there's
Great
anyone around who
news.
still knows what this is.
Wonder what it is.
Yeah.
Like it was something impressive.
Well, it's supposed to be.
Frieren,
Oh,
you're not part of a
flashback.
magic guild, are you?
The organizations that manage magic are constantly changing. I can't join a new one every time they do. Besides, I have this to identify me. A genuine holy emblem. Impressive, right?
I have no clue what this rusty thing is. Heiter?
None at all.
So it's before his time.
Wow. That old?
Fine. But
Gotta
this
be
is the
upwards of
only
300
thing
years
that
old.
proves I'm a mage, so if you don't recognize it...
Frieren, we may not understand the significance of that necklace, but still, we know what you're capable of, and we know that you're an incredible mage. Isn't that enough?
You'll die so soon, though.
Oh.
Mistress Frieren, we may not know what that thing is, but we do know that you're an incredible mage.
Oh.
Oh.
Deja vu.
Good point.
And the pats on that? Oh. Cute.
According to the Continental Magic Association, a person becomes a proper mage once they have achieved at least a 5th class ranking. Why did you get a 3rd class certification?
It was the one with the soonest available testing date.
Apparently, there are 600 mages who are at least 5th class. If you include apprentices from 6th to 9th class, there are 2,000 mages total.
Whoa.
Among them,
Wow.
45 are 1st class. That exam is held every 3 years. Here at the northern branch in Oysurst, and at the headquarters in the holy city of Stral. Many years, no one passes the test at all. Injury and death are expected outcomes.
Wow.
Sounds moderately challenging. Either way, there are a lot
Not
fewer
even
mages
struggling.
Just
around
moderate,
these days.
though.
There used to be more of us?
A century ago, when the Demon King's attacks intensified, you would almost certainly encounter at least one mage while strolling through any given town. These days, you hardly see them outside of the magic cities.
There's no
There are
need,
2
I
months
guess.
until the exam. We should spend them training.
Training montage. Frieren's
That's
birthday.
cute. That cake looks delish.
All right.
Big day.
Walking in like Jesse and Walt.
Hell yeah.
Put that edit in, Gabe. Do it.
There's Verbal, a second-class
Oh,
mage and the captain
wow.
of the Northern Magic Corps. He's fought
Lots
against the
of
remnants
people.
of the Demon King's forces for years now. That crafty-looking older gentleman passed the second-class exam with flying colors. He became an Imperial mage after surviving a bloody power struggle. And then we have Fern, the youngest mage to ever receive a third-class certification with top marks.
Youngest
Undoubtedly a
ever.
good egg.
Wow.
But we have bad eggs too. That girl is Ubel. She's a third-class mage who was disqualified from the second-class exam 2 years ago when she killed the first-class mage who proctored it.
Sounds
Oh
like
my
Hisoka.
god.
See
Yeah.
the promising faces? Oh, that woman.
This is reminding me of the Hunter exam.
Experienced old mage. Know her?
Don't say that to her face.
Listen closely. I will now announce the content of your first trial. You will not be tested on your own, but as a party. The 57 exam takers will be split up into groups of 3. We will now assign your parties.
Interesting. They're in
That's
great
cool.
numbers.
Group 2.
Seems I'm in the second party then. Imbuing the bracelets with mana allows us to quickly locate our teammates. A unique alternative to reading off names. This should be amusing to say the least. These party
This seems
compositions
well
are far
planned
from
out.
normal. You're bound to end up with groups of magical misfits that can't work together. First impressions are important here.
I wonder if they're gonna like underestimate her.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna make waves,
Sense my
isn't she?
teammates' bracelets nearby.
Perfect.
Violence has been chosen.
The hell was happening there?
Nice
Oh
to meet
no.
No
you.
idea.
Don't like her.
Nice to meet you too.
Her design's cool though.
Yeah.
Now that we've reached the testing area, I will explain your instructions. This place is home to a small species of bird known as the Stilla. As you can see, each party has been given one cage. There are 2 conditions you must fulfill to pass this initial test. The first of which is by sunset
literally
tomorrow,
Hunter.
your cage must contain a Stilla.
I'm better.
The second requirement is that all party members are present at that time. For the most part, you are free to
She's
do
back
as
to
you wish.
babysitting.
But
Yeah.
if anyone is foolish enough to leave the testing area, they and their entire party will be failed immediately.
Wow.
That shouldn't be a problem considering there's a barrier around the testing site that not so much as a speck of dust could get through.
You two were listening through your combat.
Ready yourselves. The first test begins now.
Before we do anything, we need to come up with a solid plan! How stupid are you? A plan won't do us any good if we can't fight a bird in the first place.
Violence is the default. Why don't we get moving and introduce ourselves while we're at it?
Meanwhile, they should just be like, Frieren, please help us.
Yeah,
Use
exactly.
rock, paper, scissors to decide who will carry the cage.
Literally Hunter out there.
Yeah.
Alright, we gotta do another round.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I got her! That's like 3 times in a row. Wow. I was thinking the word rock.
Okay. Well, it must have worked.
You'll get him next time, sport.
You're so supportive.
Mm-hmm.
Also, use rock, paper, scissors to decide who will carry the cage.
Not again. Please.
You can call me Frieren. And you are?
Lavina, I am a third-class mage. Kana. I'm a third-class mage like she is. The two of us go way back. We
Lamina
graduated
and
from the
Kana,
same
was that
magic
what
school.
she said?
Lavina.
Lafina and Kana.
I'm Kana. I'm a third-class mage like she is. The two of us go way back. We graduated from the same magic school.
Did they happen to teach you anything about the Stille there?
No.
Nuh-uh.
I have a fair bit of knowledge on them, but I've never seen one in person before. Let's start by finding a Stille and observing it.
So they're around.
All right. And they're listening to Frieren.
And they're listening to beautiful music, it seems. Just a little wrestling break.
Mm-hmm.
I'm exhausted. You are so undisciplined.
I think we could all use a break.
Since I feel alright, I'll check things out up ahead.
It's way safer for everyone if we stay together.
Yeah, great idea if you want to waste all our time.
Lavina, are you strong?
Stronger than her.
You wanna fight, huh?
Are you stronger than me?
I wouldn't want to fight you, no.
I see. Fine, go on then. Come back if it starts looking too dangerous. And make sure that you watch the skies.
Way ahead of you.
That's a good test. She knows she's not overconfident.
Yeah.
I fear the worst for this party.
Wow, Frieren, you're kind of like our teacher. And you're a super good leader, too.
Your constant fighting has thrust me into
All
the
right.
role. I'd rather not be in charge.
Yeah, I'm sorry. For whatever reason, we've kind of always been like this.
They're rivals.
But real quick, what did you mean by that? Why watch the skies?
I meant exactly what I
For
said.
the bird?
Do you
We're looking
detect
for
mono?
birds.
Monowell.
Like
oh, Monowell.
Monowell.
Yeah.
That was quick.
I came across a Stille.
Now
Nicely
get a
done,
fishing rod like Gone and
Now watch
wait
it.
till a fish comes by and then get it.
Perfect. The trick is
Oh.
to watch the bug.
She said to watch
I
closely.
told you to watch it, not catch it. It's going to fly away.
I think not. That's pretty nice work, Kana.
Whoa.
Oh,
Not bad.
They got it. Not hurt.
You really
Okay.
should get down before it's too late.
Huh? What for?
before what?
The abilities of it. Whoa.
Oh, she knows the behavior. They're
Yeah.
like tricky.
Creatures. At top speed, they move faster than sound itself.
My
Trying to restrain
God.
One like that is pointless.
It was right there. We almost had it.
We were so close!
Capturing one is going to require careful observation. We'll use the remainder
Which
of
is
the
why
day to
I
learn more of their
said
behavior.
to watch it.
Yep.
Kana used her magic to control the water, and Lavina used hers to freeze it. Their timing was perfectly
It's
coordinated.
a very cool duo.
Superb
Yeah, they're a good
teamwork indeed.
combo.
Mm-hmm.
I was worried for a while there, but this might actually work.
Let's
Yeah,
go
they're a
find
good
it.
duo.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
They must like the lake. We should stay here.
If we waste time on your assumptions.
Oh man, we're back.
Not. The violence prevails.
I bet they were pissed when they were on the same team. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I can imagine their faces. Whoa. They are quick.
Holy shit.
How is he going to stay in the cage?
Yeah, there must be...
Do you guys hear
I have
that
no
sound?
idea, actually.
Where'd
Frieren's up
Frieren
at night.
go?
That's rare.
Mm.
She's bad at staying up.
Oh, maybe the birds are easier to catch at
Barely
night.
hear
Maybe.
it, But it sounds like rain, all right.
Yeah.
It's clearly not raining, so... Oh, I see. That must mean we're close to the...
Oh my god!
Oh, shit.
Monster!
Is she... Okay.
Oh, no.
I thought she was fully dead for a second. My
It's
god,
chilling
who
for
are
now.
you?
I think it's just a beast.
Was it let in on purpose?
Is it not fighting? Whoa.
Yeah, what? Damn.
Frieren, I guess.
That would be
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
I told you to watch the skies.
Oh. Other birds.
Damn. That was sick, though. Good binding spell.
Yeah.
Feeling calmer?
The animation also cooked. That was so good.
His name just then. Yeah. But you don't like Lavina, do you?
You know what this is? What show have we seen where this exact dynamic happened? Luz and Amity.
Oh, wait. Yeah. You're so right.
No, I don't.
Damn.
Clearly.
She's the
So
Luz.
explain to me how the two of you work so well together. I'm curious.
From time to time, I can be a coward. In the past, whenever a critical moment has popped up, I completely freeze. It happened the very first time that I had to cast a flying spell.
Thanks to someone's nail biting, the others are way ahead of us. You'll have the water beneath you, so it's not like you'll die. If you don't have the courage to do it, I could kick you.
I hate your guts, Luna.
I'm well aware.
I would be braver if you weren't always so mean to me. I'm the kind of person who needs praise to blossom, you know.
You must be kidding. This is a prime example of why parents shouldn't baby their kids like little princesses. But if it'll help you fly, I'll be as nice as you want.
Then tell me my strengths.
If you wanted to kill me, you should have done it by now. Even though you're a complete coward, you try really hard. You wanted to hear your strength.
Yeah, but...
She's kind of like...
You were so kind of a dick.
What? Seriously?
More.
You work hard even when no one's watching. And you're always very considerate of the world around you.
More, please.
Secretly best
I
friends.
guess that you're cute when you smile.
Oh!
Wait, it is Luz and Amity. Wait, I think...
Yikes! Close call!
I might have been right on the money with that one.
So terrifying,
Yeah.
was it? Now that you can fly, I'm done being nice.
Before you go, Frieren. Listen, I noticed something that might be handy.
All right.
Do you think it could be useful?
Make them fly into the
Yes, I
barrier?
do. Excellent find. We might be able to capture a
Very
Stilla
Hunger
after all.
Games? Yeah.
Stun them.
All
yeah,
right.
all right.
We can find a small pond, maybe a puddle.
Would that even be sanitary?
Ooh,
Oh, no.
nice shield.
She's so cool.
The way that she makes multiple portals to shoot Voltrox is cool.
That's awesome. All right, even waiting.
Oh.
Wow.
And that is where we are left for episode 18. What are your first thoughts?
Another great episode.
Yeah.
It's fun seeing Frieren in like an entirely new environment.
I agree. Just like in an environment where, regardless how skilled you are, it is a bit of a test that you have to like figure out.
100%.
Hopefully they can figure it out in a Hunger Games-esque barrier, Haymitch sort of scenario.
Yeah.
They don't have an axe though to throw into it to electrocute
The bird
all the
is
other.
the axe.
I wonder if they have to have it alive.
They didn't specify, which is something I wanted to note for the crazy girl.
That's a good point. We'll see what happens there, and if they bring theirs in alive, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you're excited for more episodes coming every Saturday. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms. But we have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our amazing Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions we answer after every episode of any show we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. Question 1, Olivia asks, what are your thoughts on these new mages? Anyone you want to specifically learn more about?
They seem super interesting, initially just because they came off as so unprofessional, but then are obviously...
Which ones?
The 2...
We met a lot of different ones.
Okay. I'm very curious about the 2 who are paired up with Frieren, because they seem...
Kana and Lavina?
Yeah, because they are so unprofessional, but also obviously skilled enough to be there, and then we saw how well they work together and their talent. So that's really impressive. What were some of the other mages
I saw there was one guy with a monocle that I was excited to see.
Yeah.
He's older, so I want to see that. And then the killer mage.
Yes.
Interested in seeing her, but I was joking about the Hunter x Hunter thing, but this does feel
That's
exactly
very Hunter x Hunter.
We're in the same arc in both shows, which is so funny.
So we're gonna send you into the woods for a couple days.
Yeah, one
come
you have
back
to
with something
cards, and the other you retrieve birds. I'm interested to see the monocle guy, and then Fern's dynamic with her whole group. We haven't seen that yet, so I want to see that. Yeah. Like her with the killer, like what's gonna happen there?
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, so
they both have purple eyes, so maybe that'll be like like they're good.
Monocle's my wild card, and then I do like the dynamic of Lavina and Kana, which leads me into my second question, which is HBomb24 asks, what are your thoughts on the new mages Frieren's paired with for the exam, Kana and Lavina? Given their dynamic, do you think they'll be able to pass? Also, they remind me of Bakugo and Deku, but...
They totally do. I was going to say that. They have a very cute dynamic. You know, I'd be willing to bet that in, like, the heat of battle, when it, like, really comes down to it, that the, like, snippy back and forth and the, like, stupid fighting just, like, goes out the window, and they're just completely locked in.
With that bird, we kind of saw that a little bit.
Exactly, like, but that wasn't even, like, life or death, like something bad is happening. That was just, we're working together, and they didn't even like really need to. They had like days, you know, that was like try number 1.
Yeah.
I would make the argument that when you're being judged and tested for a certification, maybe stop slapping the shit out of another contestant. Like,
especially like one that you might have the most chemistry with, like in terms of being able to like having randomized teams and you end up with somebody you have experience working with before,
like
and
you
the
should
most powerful
be
mage
so
in the whole
grateful
exam.
And instead it's shockingly unprofessional.
Yeah, but you know, with their dynamic, which I think is a bit more than just frenemies, I think it might be frenelovers or
frenemies to lovers.
Yeah, it could be. That cute smile thing, I mean, that's unmistakable.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, but I think they're going to be able to pass.
Yeah, I'd completely agree.
All right, let's go to our final question. David Bodor asks, how do you think Frieren and Fern will fare in these exams? What do you expect the power level of the other top mages to be compared to Fern and Frieren? Because Frieren didn't have like an immediate answer to catch that bird. It was interesting seeing her not get something on the first try.
Didn't she with the binding thing?
Not the bird they want.
Oh, yes. Well, okay.
I think she has to touch
To be fair, she did say, like, I know a lot about it. I've never seen it in person. And I don't think it's an indication of, like, a lack of skill that she wanted to observe it and form a plan before she just, like, started randomly throwing shit at it.
Yeah, it's more like if you had a very easy stop bird spell, you would just go stop bird, and she doesn't have it. Like,
that's true.
You know what I mean? Like, I thought it would be as simple as, like, along her journey, she might have found something related to, like, anti-flight or something. But but, like, clearly not. So I'm interested to see how she gets crafty with their powers, you know?
Totally.
But I think they will both pass because Fern is, of course, just kind of like
amazing.
A prodigy. Amazing. Yeah. And I think that killer is very... clearly wants to pass. So, like, if she's, like, the Hisoka of this exam... then I feel like that team's going to pass too.
Yeah, they're getting dragged along to success.
Yeah.
They did say it was only one component of the exam.
Yeah.
So.
It's a Hunter exam.
Exactly.
We'll see what's up next in the Frieren exam, but that is where we're left for episode 18. Are we excited for episode 19?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.